Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the very powerful looking Aquaman from the new movie. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to start out with his really cool looking eyebrow first. So we're going to start out, it's almost like a little check mark. So come down and just kind of go up. And then same thing on the other side. So just give it a little bit of space. Just come down and just kind of go up. And then right on the corner on the ends, just kind of dip it down slightly. Alright, and then from there we're going to give it some thickness. So we're going to come back to the middle. Just come up, and then on the corner here, just kind of connect that. Okay, so we're going to go up. Close that off nice and sharp on the corners. Alright, so those are his eyebrows, and then from there, for his eye, just right underneath the eyebrow, right on the corner here, just gonna draw one line across, and then dip it down on the ends. Okay, so right here, go out, and then just a slight dip. And then now we can draw on the eyeball, so just kind of right underneath, draw like a little half circle. And then I'm going to draw in, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just going to draw a little circle inside. That'll be the highlight. And then I'm just going to shade around it. And this will make the eye look a little bit more alive. Alright, and then from there, let's draw his nose. So right on the corner of the eye right here, we're just going to come down, make two little marks. And then close it off with an angle. Just going to dip it down. Alright, so we're keeping it nice and simple. So now let's draw in the side of the face first before we draw in his beard. So on the side here, almost like a straight line, just a slight bracket. And then we can go ahead and finish up the top. So it's just going to be one curve. Alright, and then now we can start drawing his beard. So right here in the corner of his nose, just kind of slant down. And then go back up. Just connect those. And then come down here. Just gonna draw, it's gonna be the bottom of his mustache. Just kind of little angle like that. And then for his beard on the bottom, we're just gonna close that off. So it's almost like a diamond shape right in the middle. And then I'm just gonna draw in a little line here. That's actually gonna be the bottom of his lower lip. Okay, I know it looks like his lip though. Alright, either way, I think it still looks okay. So let's move on down for his beard. I'm just gonna continue this. I'm just making it a little bit more puffy. And then we're gonna come down. Just close it off right in the middle. Alright, so that's his face, and let's finish off. It's got really cool looking hair, so we're gonna add some nice flow to it. So we're gonna start in the middle here, just come out in the middle, you can make a little dot. And then for this side, we're gonna curve this one down. Just come out right around the eye area there. And then from there, we're just gonna come in. And then on the bottom here, we're just gonna draw one little curve, so just another strand of hair. So it's gonna be swooping back this way. So now we're gonna go back to the middle. So this side's gonna come up, just curve down, and then we're gonna hook it up. So it's coming out quite a bit. And then from here, you can make a little mark right there. And then we're just gonna connect that. Just kind of close it off nice and sharp. Okay, so that's one of the big strands. And then we can come back here. We're gonna come down and curve out. And then from here, we just start somewhere around here. We're just gonna curve it. Just kind of follow that curve and just pinch it and close it off. And then one more in between. So this one's easy. We're just gonna go up. And then from the corner, we're just gonna slant it back down. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this, as long as you have some nice flow to it, it'll work. And then we can add in some, let's add in some little lines. So one in the middle, and then on this side we're gonna go out this way. And then this side will curve out this way. Alright, so he's got, yeah, really cool hair in the for this character design. Alright, so let's come on down to his body, and he's gonna have nice and thick neck, so we're just gonna come straight down. For his shoulders, we're gonna come out, sliding down, nice and wide. And now we're gonna draw in his chest. So we're gonna leave a little bit of space here. Just leave a little space and then come down. Okay, so same thing here, leave a little space and just kind of angle it in. And then in the middle here, just draw like a little peak. And then we'll just connect this. So it's gonna be his chest muscle. Alright, it's gonna be nice and strong. And then now we can finish off his body. We're gonna continue this line here. Now pinch it down all the way down to his waist. Alright, and then we're gonna slant inwards for his belt, but leave a little bit of space. So it's gonna be almost the same kind of peak here. We're gonna draw it down here for his little buckle here. So just draw that first, and then we'll extend the line. And then come back to the middle here, right underneath. We're gonna draw the same angle, just a little bit shorter. And then we'll just close that off. So it's got a little emblem there for his belt. And then let's just go ahead and finish up his belt. So on the side here, we'll come down straight, and then we're just gonna come in. So that one's easy. All right, so now let's finish off one of his arms. So here we're coming back here to right around the chest area. Here's his armpit. Come back up here to the shoulder, curve down. And then for his bicep, it's gonna be a little bracket, one, and then come back up here. Okay, and then for his lower arms, a little bit tricky. He's got some armor here. So we're gonna start on this side. Just come down, just gonna pinch it. It's a little angle. And then here, I'm just gonna draw a shorter line, and then we'll just connect those two. So whatever angle you have there, just connect that. And then we're gonna extend it. It's got some armor. So I'm just gonna draw one peak first. Okay, and then let's go down here, come back down here. Come down, this is gonna be his wrist. So now I can finish off the other side, come back up here. Another angle, and then we're just gonna come straight down to meet up to that. So that's his wrist. And then for his for his fist, we're gonna come in. Little hook for his thumb, and then here's the back of the hand. Curve it, and then his fingers are just gonna tuck in. Alright, so this part's a little tricky, and let's add in one small little detail to make it look a little bit cooler. Alright, so now let's draw in the other arm, and this other arm is gonna be holding his staff. So we're gonna come across. It's kind of the same on the top. Here's the shoulder. Same thing here, bracket, bracket. And then for his lower arm, it's gonna be straight out. So we're gonna go out this way, flare out, and then just kind of pinch it back in. So it's gonna be going just kind of like straight this way. And then once we have that, we're gonna draw in his fist. So this one's a little bit trickier because he's holding his trident. I think it's called trident, right? Okay. So just come down here, and we're just gonna draw like a little, kind of like a little rounded rectangle. That's gonna be his thumb. And then from there, come here. We're just gonna draw in. Just go ahead and draw in a rectangle. Just come in. Just kind of tuck it in there. And then whatever space you have here, just kind of curve and connect that. And here's his wrist. And then these are his 4 fingers, so we're just gonna divide it in 4. So right in the middle, I'm gonna draw one line, and then one more, just divide it. Okay, so now we have 4 fingers. All right, it's a little tricky, but that's a kind of easier way to draw a fist. Okay, and then from there's gotta be a little bit more armor here, so we can come in the middle, make a dot, and just go out. So it's a little bit different from this because we're seeing it from a different angle. All right, and we're drawing the trident later, so Let's move on down to his legs. So we're coming to the middle and we're just gonna draw one line across. And now we'll go out here. His thighs, nice and big. Angle, come in and then go back to the middle. Okay, and then for his knee, we're just gonna come down. And then we'll just close it off with a V. Okay, and then for this V here, we're just gonna extend it. So it's got a little bit more detail on this boot here. And then we'll come down. And then just kind of close it off. So it's just like a little bar. Alright, so let's draw on the other side. So it's gonna be the same. Come out, curve in, and use the other side for reference. Come down. And for his knee, same thing. Little bracket, and then close it off with a V. And then same thing here. Extend it. Come down on the side. And then same line here, just kind of follow it through. Alright, so his lower leg, pretty simple. So coming back here, just flare it out. And then this one's gonna pinch in. Close it with a slight curve, and then this one here's a dome shape coming down. And then this side we're gonna go out a little bit more. And then just close it off. And let's draw in the other side first before we draw in some of the details. So same thing here, flare out. Slight curve, this one's almost straight down. Use the other side for reference. Curve, and then same thing here, dome shape, come out. Close it. And then for the details, let's just add in one line in the middle. And then right here, we're just gonna extend this line here. Add like a little angle. So line, extend this line, and come back in. Okay, so those are his legs, and he's got a little bit of an armor on the side here. So right in the middle of this line here, we're just gonna slant down, right around here, and then just go out. And then we can add in a couple of lines. Okay, so same thing on the other side. Slant down and out. And a couple of lines. Alright, so now we can draw in his trident, and let's draw in the bottom first. So just kind of follow this line here for his fist, and we're just gonna come angle it down. Just come down right around the the ankle area, and I'm just gonna give it some thickness here. I'm gonna try to draw it straight, and you can use a ruler and stuff to make it a little bit easier. I'm just drawing a freehand, so it's a little bit wobbly. So just close it off, and then on the corners here, just gonna flare it out. And then here's the middle. You can come down, you can make a little dot, and then we'll just close that nice sharp edge. Right, so now let's draw in the top. So we're gonna continue with this slant here. I'll go all the way up. Okay, and then once we have that, just flare it out. And then here's the middle, right? If you can kind of envision this, keep going out. You can make a little point, and then we're just gonna connect those, make a nice little tip there. And then once you have that, now we can draw in the other details. So these don't have to be exactly the same in terms of placement. So right down here, I'm just gonna draw a little rectangle on each side. And then right above it, I'm gonna draw in the other spears. So we're gonna go out, just go up. And the tricky part is trying to draw symmetrical. So just try to draw the curves at the same time. So draw one and then go draw the other one. Okay, and then for this one, here's the tip, slant down, just come in, and then now we're just gonna follow that same curve. Just come back to the middle. And that is pretty much it for that. And lastly, if you want to add in some of the scales, the armor, one of the easy way to do it is, so we just gotta draw a little bit of it. So draw one curve and then go back to the middle of that curve. Draw another one going out this way, and then go back to the middle again and draw another one going out that way. And then on the middle here, you can just draw in one. Okay, so it just gives it the idea that he's got some scaling here. Some scales. Or you can just leave it like that, or you can even just draw in, say like 2. And this will add in some details. And that is it for this Aquaman from the new movie. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.